So if you're here for some BGC drama, you're highly mistaken. This is not what this video is going to be about. I just had to get your attention somehow. Sorry, friend. It's very interesting because as much as people are like, Jennifer, move on, don't talk about it, everyone has moved on. All the videos about the drama are the only one that performs. It's just interesting, you know, just the things that I notice as a creator. Today's video is going to be honestly a life update, an everything update as I try a bunch of new products on my skin. I have been breaking out a lot, and when that happens, I know it's nutrition, I know it's stress, I know it's internal, and I've been going through a lot. I just want to take this moment to pause, connect with you, chit chat as we do our skincare like the good old days. But before we move on completely from the drama, I just want to get your thoughts, okay? As I do that, let me just start. I have like a little spa set up, literally. I have like the little products, the little towels, hot water. I am being a little extra for no reason, but you know what? Today I really want to be extra for Jen. Okay, so I posted a question in the community tab, kind of asking you guys who you wanted to see on my Couch Conversation series. If you don't know, Couch Conversation is a live series that I started, oh my god, probably during the pandemic. It's been a few years since I've been doing them. And when I first started it, it was actually about keeping myself accountable with all of the moving pieces in my life. Hold on. There was a little piece of self-development. There was a piece of work. There was a piece of real life. That's really what it was about. But of course, since this is a hair channel, there was obviously a hair component. I don't mind talking about hair, but I don't want my entire channel to still be about hair. I've said that so many times, but what I'm realizing is that it's actually hard to step away from hair because this is what my channel is about. This is why y'all here. And it sucks because I could create other content about other things that matters to me, other interests, therapy, traveling, and no one watches it. Literally no one. So I do feel like I'm starting from scratch. Oh, I should show you the cleanser that I am using. It's La Roche-Posay. So I do feel like I am starting from scratch, and if I want to talk about a different topic, I just have to expect that someone is going to see it. And no, this video is not about complaining or anything like that. Really, I get it. Obviously, people are going to watch what they're interested in. That's fine. No hard feelings. The reason why I brought all this up is because of the question that I asked in the community tab. And it was about who else should I invite to Couch Conversations, because it really transitioned into me interviewing stylists, professionals around the no oil and butter thing. And I didn't want it to just be that, but that's what it turned into. So I asked the question, who else should I invite? Because yes, I've invited everybody that I can think of, and either they don't want to or they just haven't responded. And that's social media, no hard feelings. You know, not everybody see all the messages that people send them. So I'm not sitting here trying to throw shade at anybody. And under that post, someone said something though that stuck with me, because typically I'm really good at ignoring negative comment, and I've been getting a lot of criticism too for Couch Conversation, the way that I'm going about it. On one side, there's people that are like, thank you, you've really provided some answers, my hair was in shambles. And on the other side, there's people that just feel like I'm doing it for views and that I'm not adding any value. And that's what got to me, because the person said I wasn't adding any value with Couch Conversations and that people just need to move on. Everybody has moved on. People that already had damaged hair has moved on. Okay, listen, I'm all for moving on. Sitting there talking to someone for 2-3 hours on a Friday afternoon is honestly not my definition of fun, okay? I am actually very introverted. I'm cool not talking to people. So if you don't think it's adding any value, girl, just let me know. We can dead the whole thing and transition Couch Conversation to something else, because there's a lot of different topics that we can talk about, and I don't need all that criticism, because everybody has something to say about who I'm inviting, who I'm talking to, the topic. But then when you invite them to the couch, crickets. No one wants to come and add to the conversation, but a lot of you just want to criticize and be negative about it. So we can dead the whole thing. Just let me know down below. Do we continue Couch Conversation and discuss hair, or do we just move in a whole other directions and discuss other topics? I needed this. I feel like I'm at a spa. All right, we're gonna move on to something strong. I haven't used this in a while. This is the blood of Jesus. It's by The Ordinary. It's their AHA BHA peeling solution, and this thing is strong. It's so strong that I feel like you can't even get it in Canada no more. And I have just a little bit left, and I'm hoping to use it all today. That takes me to the next topic, which is creating different type of content. Like I told you, I really want to move away from hair. Hair has been pretty exhausting for me lately because everybody has something to say. Why are you doing this to your hair? Why are you doing that? Why are you not talking about this? Why are you talking about this? And I have so many different interests that I would love to talk about, but I've been really in my head about creating this content because it's so new to me, right? It's a different type of content. It's not my comfort zone, if you will. Hair definitely is my comfort zone, and it's so easy for me to create hair videos in a way that I know you will enjoy because I've been doing it for so long. I know how to grab your attention with hair, girl. Creating different type of content, first of all, may not be your interest, so you're not gonna watch it, and ultimately that tanks the video before it even gets to the targeted audience. But I'm also in my head about like how to create the content. How do I get an idea out of my mind and make it come to life? So I'm gonna let that sit for 10 minutes. It's tingling. That's how you know it's working. Especially my forehead. My forehead has been so dry since pregnancy. It's so weird because it was so oily and that's what I was used to, and now it's so dry and almost like has dry patches, so I really need to exfoliate. So I'm hoping that this does a really good job with that. This as in the peeling solution. My God, I feel like I've been torturing myself on how to create the new content because it's like, okay, do I just sit down and talk about it, or do I create this whole filmmaking, storytelling type video? And that is where it's giving me almost like a bit of paralysis. Like I'm not taking action because I'm overthinking how to take action. I know I just have to do it. That's just how it is, right? When you're doing anything new, you just have to try all the different things and then see what resonates, see what works. So I know it in theory, but am I doing it? That's a different story. Oh, that kind of rhymed. But I'm not gonna lie though, I have been getting lost in motherhood. Totally different topic, but as we let this mask sit for 10 minutes, let me put an alarm, because I'm the one that's gonna sit here and talk and forget I have this thing on my face that I shouldn't leave on for more than 10 minutes, and probably less because I haven't exfoliated in a while, so I don't want to be too aggressive with my skin. Motherhood, my God. It's one of those hoods. It's good one day and you feel like you're in control, you feel like you have it all figured out, and then your baby starts teething and it all goes down the drain. It's so weird how things changes so fast. I've been getting lost in motherhood and not even realizing that I've been getting lost. It's so weird. You know how you first have a baby, everyone tells you to be careful about postpartum depression. Really be in tune with yourself. Make sure that you don't slip and slide to postpartum depression because it's hard to get out of that. Okay, so you're a little bit more intentional and mindful. But what I think a lot of people don't talk about is how it can creep up on you at any time. And it's been creeping up on me without me even realizing. And I think it started happening around Christmas. Because Christmas, I was really in my feelings about the fact that I have a baby and this baby is experiencing all the holidays that I love. And then after that, New Year's came around and you already know everyone's talking about their goals, their dreams, their aspirations, their future. And that's when I think it started happening for me, because then I'm like, okay, I want to do all these things next year, and I'm writing down my goals and like really breaking them down, and I'm starting to take action, but I can't go about it the way that I used to go about it. I gotta slow down. I have a baby. I can't fill up my days with work, even though I feel like that's what I started doing mid-January and February. January, I took it easy. I really ease into the year, and then I was like, okay, Jan, let's get to work. And I realized I can't get to work the way that I used to, and that's essentially what started getting to me, and I didn't even realize it. So what I was doing is just working and taking care of this baby, working and taking care of this baby. If I had any free time, I would be working. If she's awake, I will be with her. So it's like family time, baby time, and then work. And then I started losing a sense of me. So the past couple of weeks, I want to say maybe 3 weeks, I just started feeling this deep sense of sadness. And I was like, Jen, okay, what's going on? Like, what happened? Nothing happened. I knew that, but it just started creeping up on me. And I was like, okay, I'm going to be fine. It's just a wave. It's just, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, but it just wouldn't go away. So I couldn't figure out what was going on. And I didn't really take the time to figure out what was going on. But a friend of mine sent me this video by Alex Omozi, and I'm going to play it because he resonated so well with me.
One of the hardest costs, and this is like what entrepreneurship feels like, if I can give it to anyone who's new to this, is the feeling of uncertainty that you don't know if all of the work that you've been spending all of your nights and weekends and off time investing in will ever pay off. And so it's this fear that you're wasting your time. But the reality is that the outcome isn't the thing that you're building. The person you are is the person that you're building, and that continues to work. And so there's a proverb in the Bible, I think it's in all labor there is profit. And you can rephrase that as the work works on you more than you work on it. And so it's about who we become while doing the work more than the outcome from the work itself. because like I lost everything 5 years into my entrepreneurial journey, but I still had all the skills and beliefs that I had from before that. And then I was able to reapply those and then have a really, big outcome in what we have today.
And originally I thought that was the issue. Maybe it was me being uncertain with all of the work that I'm doing. As you guys know, I started a whole new channel, whole new social media handles for this new project that I'm working on, which is creating resources for new influencers and content creators. And I'm very passionate about it. So I'm like, oh my God, I got to get this thing off the ground. I got to get it going. I am planning all of my videos for the YouTube channel and all of my short form videos. So it's a lot on my plate, but it excites me. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if it's going to work out. I don't know what's going to come out of it. Is it going to succeed? Is it going to fail? Am I biting too much? What is it? Am I biting more than I can chew? All of the thoughts started coming in, and I thought maybe it's just the uncertainty around my work, around what I'm doing. But I don't know if that's the entire picture, because as I am feeling uncertain, I also am feeling pretty hyped and passionate about this project. So I want to get that off the ground. But then when I sit with myself and think of Jen, I'm like, Jen, why do you feel so sad at your core? And I think it's because I've been ignoring Jen for so long. Like I haven't been doing anything that makes me happy. I haven't been doing all the little things that makes Jen, like my skincare. Something as simple as that, like taking time to do my skincare makes me so happy. But then I haven't really been taking time to do that. Like I'll just quickly do my skincare in the morning, quickly do it before bed. And even before bed, girl, at that point, I'm so pooped. I just need to like go to bed. So I'm just washing and moisturizing my face and not even putting all those fancy serums that I know I love. And it's not even for my skin, it's for my soul. And then with all of that, I was like, okay, it's just so much going on. Do I want to just go back to work? I had that thought a couple of weeks ago, and it's not even because I'm uncertain with the influencer life. I think it's because work is still in the back of my mind, my comfort zone. You wake up, you go to work, you clock out, you go home. And once you clock out and you go home, then it's almost like I'm done with work. Now I can live life. And that routine is what I'm used to. I've done that my entire life. So now with entrepreneurship, there is no clocking out. You are always on. And especially if you don't draw some boundaries for yourself, you're not even gonna realize that you're falling into a deep, deep sadness. So I'm gonna ask you this question. When was the last time you checked in with yourself? Because for me, it's been a while. But once I did, I started getting answers as to why I was feeling the way that I was feeling. And I've realized I gotta do better in terms of balancing work and life. And honestly, what is work-life balance? Work, life, health, relationship, family balance. What is that? Whew. All right. Oh, I feel like I've already shedded a layer of skin, so I feel much better. But moving forward, what I plan on doing is intentionally check in with me. First of all, maybe on like a monthly basis, but also do the things that I know I love. And the things that I was doing before. We're going to move on to this mask. This used to be like my favorite mask maybe a couple of years ago, and I don't have a lot left in here, and I'm pretty sure this probably expired. It's all Asian writing, so if I can't tell if expired, then it's fine. The reality is, when I'm excelling on one area of my life, there is 3 other areas that's falling behind. And things that matters to me is my health, my relationship, obviously, my family, and my work. My work matters to me a great bit. So that's it. I'm trying to find ways to really balance all the moving pieces of my life, and also the pieces that I know I love. I don't want to give up family time because I have to work. And I don't want to give up, work time and put myself in the back burner because now I'm frustrated and I'm irritated and I'm not showing up the way that, I want to show up for my family. So how do you balance all of it? I'm trying to eat clean, do my yoga, meditate, work out, be a great mom, be a great wife, be a great daughter, sleep, take my supplements. Oh my God, speaking of which, I haven't even taken my vitamins today yet. This is already feeling so good on my skin. And I already know today's going to be a great day. See, me just doing this. Oh my God. What is it about doing your skincare, just isolating yourself? That just makes you feel so good. Like I can actually conquer doing all the things that I just listed. Just one skincare at a time. I'm also gonna combo this with an eye patch because why not? The extra shishi today, and the one that I'm gonna use is from Patchology. I've used this one a long time ago, and the brand went ahead and sent me some. So you know what? I appreciate it. I already know I like this. So listen, if you have answers as to how you manage all the different pieces of your life, do let me know. I know for me, what I'm going to start doing is actually scheduling things a little bit better and be really hardcore with my schedule. Oh, look, it's sliding off. It's sliding off my face. No! Please, stay where I put you. So how about we just hold it? It's not working out. I should have put this one first and then put on the mask, because right now, where are you going? Maybe I just need to lay down. Yes, I need to be more strict with my schedule, because right now I find that I move things around last minute a lot, and obviously that's not helping. And also be really intentional with like my top 3 things for the day, because I have a baby now. I can't just fill up my day the way that I used to. Start piling things onto my schedule, thinking that I am the same person that I used to be. And I find that when I don't get my things done, that it affects me, and it's not how I want to operate. I don't want to operate from a place of stress. I don't want to operate from a place of like feeling like I'm always falling behind. That said, we need to tighten up. And look at that. I'm just gonna let it be, girl, because at this point I'm not gonna fight this eye patch. I'm gonna have to hold it, y'all. I'm gonna have to hold it. So things that matters to me, things that I want to move forward with, is being very intentional with my health. I am breaking out a lot, especially around my cheek area, and when that happens, I know exactly why. It's my nutrition. My body tells me, listen, the second I start eating some junk food, or I'm not eating what I'm supposed to be eating, I don't have a balanced diet, it lets me know right away. And my entire life, I really struggled with terrible skin, thinking that, something was wrong with me. I need to like get a product that's going to fix all of my issues. And really, it was never about the products. It was around what I was eating or not eating. I want to get back to working out consistently. I used to work out 4 days a week. And since the beginning of the year, it's been slipping and sliding. So I want to do some yoga and meditation, really to take care of the stress part. You don't even realize how stressed you are until you get sick or something, and I don't want to get there. And I also want to make sure that I'm taking my supplements, drinking more water. But outside of that, I want to start booking monthly massages, monthly facials. I used to do those before baby, and I completely stopped doing them. Another thing that I want to do is like a monthly family outing. So me, baby girl, and husband, just something out of the house, because what I'm realizing is we do a lot of things at home. And first of all, I need to make sure that this girl knows that there is a whole world outside of the home, outside of our house. But 2, it helps me out a lot just leaving the house, because then I haven't really been leaving the house a lot. I'm home a lot. And that says a lot coming from me, because I love being home. Creeps up on you though. You don't realize that you're shut off from the world. You're shut off from your friends and relationship, etc., because you're too busy not paying attention. So I want to do that. And I also want to do like a date for Jen. Date night with Jen, whatever it is, just time alone. No offense to baby girl and hubby, but sometimes I really just want to be alone. And I think that's really going to help me with how I'm feeling, check in with myself, and my mental health. Those are the top things that I really want to do moving forward. Maybe I should just get rid of this eye patch now, right? Another thing that I really want to tap into, let me get rid of this. It's too bad, because I really like these eye patches, and I feel like I didn't really get my money's worth. Whew. All right. Last thing that I know I really want to get into, or get back into, is my fashion sense. All I do is wear sweats all day. I want to say it started when I got pregnant, but I kind of feel like it started before that. I live in sweats. I live in hoodies. And I don't know if it's because spring is coming, but I'm feeling like I'm over it. I love me some comfortable loungewear. That will never change. I love being comfortable at home. I love being in something nice and soft and just comfy. Love that. But at the same time, when I think about Jen and my personal style and what I want to wear when I'm going out, I have no clue. Who am I outside of sweats and hoodies? By the way, if you enjoy a nice hoodie, get my merch. Okay, 4C goodness. I love it. I live in these as well. It's almost unhealthy. As I've been thinking about, my new body, I'm a new mom. Am I still a new mom? When does it stop being new? When I think about my new body, which I am embracing, so the clothes that I used to have, or clothes that I still have, don't even fit me as well. This is such a staple in my skincare. I keep buying it over and over, and I will never get tired of this. It just illuminated my soul. So yeah, when I think about my new body, which I am still getting comfortable in, know that there is so much more to my style than wearing sweats. So I really want to get into that. And first of all, this is going to be a whole new series on my channel, because, well, I have to start from the very beginning. I need to declutter my entire closet. Let's start with that. I only have 2 more products, so we need to wrap up this video. And shout out to Caudalie for sending me some products. It's funny because most of their lines were around fine line and wrinkles. And I'm like, excuse me, are you trying to say I'm old? We have a serum, which is a lifting serum. We're gonna use this one, and then revitalizing cream. firming cashmere cream. I need all the lift and firmness now that I'm getting old. Fashion, I really want to get into it. I feel like it's going to be a whole thing. I got to declutter my closet. I have to learn my personal style all over again. And also think about all the clothes that I want to get. Well, clothes that I want to get rid of to create space for the clothes that I want to get. And think about fabric and colors. It's very exciting, but I feel like it's a huge project. Do I even have the bandwidth for it? As I'm talking about balancing home and life and health and all of it, here I am just adding more to my plate. And I always do this. Ooh, okay. We love the texture. Ah, my God, do we like this? What's in here? 3 times more effective than retinol. Really? For all skin types, it's for wrinkles, placed on your neck and face. It's a vegan formula. Oh no, this did something to my... Oh, my skin is so soft. See what I mean? Let me tell you something. Today, nothing can go wrong. If you're like me and you kind of lost your sense of style, you don't even know what to wear no more. You don't know what's cute. And it's not about trends. I don't want to do trends. I want to do things that I know I really love and add pieces to my wardrobe that I know I can mix and match, but I want to love every single one of them. Like, that's the goal. I want a small, impactful wardrobe. And I have to think about my lifestyle, you know, where I go, what I do. And that's how I'm going to cater my wardrobe versus like buying just stuff. Because, you know, social media will have you buying stuff you don't even need. So I'm going to not get inspiration from social media, but get inspiration from within. I know that resonated with somebody. Oh. All right, well, I hope that you enjoyed this video and just hanging out with me. We don't have to gossip, not too much at least. And the thing is, I can tell who's been around for a long time and who's just recently following me, possibly around the whole Black Girl Code drama. Like, that's how you found my channel. Because if you've been around a while, and I mean like, I don't know, during the pandemic, for example, because that's when I felt like I was uploading a lot more videos and you really got to see who I am, my personality and all that, then you know me. And you know what we talked about before. We always talked about our hair. We always talked about things that was a little, you know, controversial. We always delivered the message in a very colorful way. And now everybody wants to be sensitive. And if you don't have anything to add in terms of the conversation that we're having, it's okay to not say anything. Because what I'm finding out is people sending a bunch of messages to me about why you're doing this and why you're doing that, but you don't actually have any constructive criticism, then why should I be doing then? What should I talk about then? If you want to tell me what to talk about on my channel, I find that really odd. You know, you can even talk about hair in the way that we used to talk about hair, even though we all see it. Anyway, we said this video was not going to be a lot of gossip. My hair, by the way, is a wash and go. This is a 2-day-old wash and go. And of course, you know, when I go to bed, girl, I just tie my hair down in whatever way. When it's time to go to bed, my body is literally shutting down at the end of the day because I am so tired. But this is basically all that I have to do to bring her back to life. I use the Kinky Curly line. It's probably gonna be the video that was uploaded before this one, so I will link it. This is day 3 since I did the wash and go, and it's holding up pretty well. I really enjoyed the products. It's giving me minimal hold. Right now my hair is starting to dry out a little bit, and you know what? I think climate has a lot to do with our hair and how long our wash and goes last, because I'm in Canada and it's super cold right now. It is snowing outside and my wash and goes don't last as long in the winter versus the summer. Even when my stylist did it, it didn't last. But with her, it was a special thing because she clarified my hair and my hair didn't need to be clarified or didn't like being clarified. So my hair was acting out a little bit. Video should be uploaded as well. In that video, let me tell you something. I sat on it for so long because I was like, do I even want to talk about it? Like, I don't want my stylist to feel some kind of way, but I have a hair channel. I talk about my hair. If I'm not honest about my hair, then what am I really doing? If something happens to my hair and I don't share what happened and I kind of hide and keep it behind the scene, why do I have a hair channel? You know what I mean? And I think the fact that we partner with stylists makes it a little complicated sometimes because it's obviously somebody else's business. And I'm not bashing the business. I'm just talking about what happened to my hair. She's still a great stylist in my eyes. She's very patient. She's gentle. She takes her time with my hair. I love it. I will still see her, but we are definitely gonna tweak the regimen. If I see her and I have recently washed my hair, no, I don't want to get it clarified. Like, it's just that simple, but that's what happened. Now people are gonna tell me, oh, you shouldn't talk about it. So you don't want us to be honest as influencers? Is that what you want? And then you want to complain about influencers not being honest? Is that this video is about to be way too long. I feel like I should use sunscreen. Hold on before you go. All right, so the sunscreen that I want to use was in my makeup bag, and look at it. It's definitely not a reflection of who I am inside. But we're gonna use it anyway, especially now that I've exfoliated my skin. Is very important to protect it is. And we love this sunscreen. You see how it goes on so clear? It makes sunscreen fun. All right, now I'm gonna go drink my water, mind my business, do some yoga before my baby wakes up, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.